Because very exciting for him. He's reversing his gender reversal.
Which is great, too. That's really the apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Where it comes
so
from.
Joining us once again, who thinks it's some kind of morning show with your cup of tea. What is
Hello.
this morning?
Hi, how are you?
Let's talk.
That's interesting. I didn't realize the school situation was in so much disarray.
Yeah, it's Mr. Alex Albrecht, controlling Rad Show and
Thank you. Glad to be back. And my cup of tea. It is Wednesday, March 12th, and we're coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles, California.
On today's show, stoners are scrambling. We'll show you the parachute smokeout video in Around the Net, and also explore how Benny Hill's Yakety Sax music can make almost anything funny. But our South by Southwest coverage continues as we check out the interactive side of the fest, reveal the Web Awards, and party with the geeks at Dorkbot.
Also in the loop, we have one-on-one an exclusive interview with Hulu CEO Jason Tyler. We will get the details on the NBC Universal and Fox News Corp Hulu launch today, out of beta today, people, and hear the plans for the future of this amazing site. And in Gadget Brawn, we review and test the new shockproof, waterproof, freeze-proof Olympus stylus camera, and then we're going to freeze it in a block of ice. That's right. We're going all woolly mammoth on it.
Yeah, we're going 10,000 BC on our
10,000.
camera.
Yes.
All right, everybody, time now to stand our ground, never resign, and proudly run down the top 5 things on the web today.
That's right. Entertaining is really the world's oldest profession.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing in Around the Net.
Starting things off, we are diving into the wonderful, magical world of Hot Pockets. Now, we all love Hot Pockets, correct? It is maybe the world's most perfect food, and right now we are reveling in their beauty.
That's right. From Hot Pockets, Pocket Pie Express, Pizza Minis.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody loves a Pizza Minis.
Yeah.
These little bastards have enlightened our lives and provided us with so much comfort over the years. So in at number 5, we're really taking a look at a fan-created commercial for the microwavable sandwich. And yes, Hot Pockets have many fans.
Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back.
Honey, did you eat the last of these Hot Pockets?
No.
I think you're lying.
Yeah? What are you going to do about it? Where? Warriors on fire.
Hot Pockets!
Montoya reckon. Montoya.
Laugh all you want at Hot Pockets, kids, but this is a true story. Just 5 years ago, the Hot Pocket empire was sold to Nestle for over $2.5 billion.
Oi! That's some Hot
I want
Pockets.
to invent a Hot Pocket thing.
You should invent some sort of pouch-type food.
I know, I created the egg roll fried rice roll, but
Yeah,
no one liked it.
I remember hearing about that.
Well,
It
it'd
was,
be like an egg roll with fried rice, sweet and sour sauce, and some chicken.
So now we're adding things. It's amazing. Coming in at number 4 today, we have
call me.
Yeah, seriously, she's available. We have a Funny or Die parody of the Hillary Clinton 3 a.m. political ad where she asked people who they want answering the White House phone in the middle of the night.
That's true. Now, a lot has been made of this controversial spot. Some say it plays on people's fears. Others say it's the reality of Obama's inexperience. But above all, the mudslinging, the 3 a.m. spot, makes perfect fodder for comedy.
It's 3 a.m. and your children are safe and asleep. But there's a phone in the White House and it's ringing. Who do you want answering the phone?
Hillary Clinton? Are you kidding me, Gordon Brown? I don't give a if England's getting invaded. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here in Washington, D.C. My work is done. I'm the president. You! You know how hard it's going to be for me to get back to sleep? I've got bags, I've got my period, and Alma ENunn is going to call me at 7 o'clock in the morning. You!
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Fun fact, Bill Clinton wasn't in the video because at 3 a.m. he's out prowling for chicks with Elliot Spitzer.
Oh.
So
Well,
or calling them on the phone.
yes,
That's
he's
morning show.
It's his money. He can do with it what he wants. You know, buy a hooker. That's your prerogative,
Indeed.
really.
Hey.
And God bless America. Now, many societies have a God bless America.
Also a little insert.
Yeah. Just so you know, I love America.
Yeah.
All right. Now, societies have a rich cultural tradition of a third gender, like a masculine woman or an effeminate man. Now, the Native Americans called them two spirits and often gave them important leadership and spiritual roles in the tribe.
That's right. Well, thankfully, we Europeans kicked those hippies out of their land, stole their resources, and enforced strict Judeo-Christian gender roles, which is why a video like today's number 3 will totally freak you out. Those stairs, freak show. I'll be right up.
Shh. She can hear you with her man ears. To watch that video from our collective memories, today's number 2 around the net is a cute puppy.
Good. Now, this particular puppy has been flying around the tubes for a little while now, but now it's got great music.
Yes. Now, the addition of death metal band Vital Remains takes us from your average dog does something unusual video to a kick-ass celebration of all things rock.
Do to ever make it grow up metal? Really?
Not enough walks. And by the way, please help control the pet population. Get your pet spayed or neutered.
It's good. There's an old joke from the television.
It was an old joke. It's from Price is Right.
It's amazing.
I've got to text somebody. And finally, topping off the I don't know how to end that joke. Topping off the interweb today at number 1 is a video from Fort Lewis College in Colorado from last year. Now, we're bringing it back because it's something quite spectacular. It's a scene of students celebrating 420 by engaging in some questionable behavior beneath a giant parachute.
Right. Now, this video actually resurfaced on Monday, but it wasn't until Tuesday that it got the shot in the arm that it needed to make it to around the net. That shot? A hefty dose of yakety sack, the iconic 1963 song made famous by one Benny Hill.
That's right. It can probably make almost anything hilarious.
Probably, yeah.
Works when dozens of stoners are running from a security guard on the campus quad.
Correct.
Granted, get it.
Yeah.
But will it work, say, I don't know, on a national crisis like illegal immigration?
There's only one way to find out.
Yes, there is. Okay. We're 2 for 2. But I gotta wonder. I just wonder. Would it make that lady bodybuilder actually watchable?
What are we shouldn't fool around with that. What are you talking about? We might make her angry.
Too late. Roll it.
What she's thinking and where she went to college.
Alex can make his boobs move.
I can.
Watch.
Not
can you see it?
Not on TV.
No way, you can do it.
That was the
Hold on.
lamest thing. Well, okay, now the ratings went up.
Are they moving?
I wasn't looking. I'm not legally allowed to do that.
Oh, I think they did. All right, to get your daily viral fix, I think I saw something. And sign up for the Around the Net podcast. Go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet.
And don't forget to catch tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring the new ATN After Hours
It's so
segment
hot.
with exclusive videos tonight. We continue our countdown with a look at the hottest car models in Southern California with Courtney Day.
That's right. Make sure to tune in.
I don't know.
Time for the only news you guys need to know. Here is Layla Kaylee in the feed headline.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, you'll soon be able to cruise YouTube using your TiVo. Plus, Apple's SDKs are more popular than ever, but the firmware might cause trouble for Apple. And cosplayers, go iron your capes for Comic-Con. The Man of Steel is making another return to the big screen. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
Now, later in the show, we're going to review the new Olympus 1030 SW camera.
That's right. So you can clap. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think one person was like, "Ha! Oh, not yet. No. Whoa, Olympus? Yeah. Olympus builds this camera as shockproof, waterproof, freeze-proof.
There it is in a block of
that's
ice.
it. So what we've decided to do is freeze it into a solid block of ice. And we're going to come back to it later, crack it like a walnut, and see if it still works.
They're saying it's indestructible, so I guess we'll find out. We're very scientific here, so just so you know, stick around for Gadgetron to see if this bad boy still works after the ice. Also, still ahead, we're revealing some of the stupidest things humans have ever attempted in great moments in de-evolution, including someone who puts a firecracker in his mouth.
Plus, never back down. We will preview the new mixed martial arts movie and talk with the stars and the directors of the film about how the violent, bloody sport translates to the big screen.
And in the loop, we go one-on-one with Hulu CEO Jason Tyler. The new site launched today, and we'll see if it can give YouTube a run for its money.
We'll see.
Stay tuned, you guys. It's all coming your way.
G4.
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
That's right. We're live and contemplating the future of our species.
That's because every few weeks we trim the retarded branches off our evolutionary tree.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 dentists recommends you not trying anything you see here in this tooth-shattering great moments in de-evolution.
The world is a dangerous place, especially if you're a total idiot.
Yes, watch as our man here tries to break a world record by jumping over some cars using a pneumatic springboard.
I was a little short. Do you mind if I try that one more time?
No, way too short. Maybe this time. Ouch! Ooh, even shorter and more painful. Here he comes for the third time. Oh! Oh!
Close. So close. Are you hurt? How do you feel? No, I feel fine. I feel just fine.
Oh my God! Wait!
He did it 3 times.
If there's a possibility of getting hurt, and clearly before you did, would you wear that outfit? Like,
Dude,
why choose that outfit?
Would you literally have a guy with a camera there? Are you kidding me? It doesn't take rocket surgery to know that's a bad idea.
There's rocket surgery?
It is. It's for rockets. Okay, Olivia. I'm new to this, so I'll let you try first.
Okay.
Okay. Now, how many 3-legged dogs does this guy get?
Well, because of the snazzy outfit, he was
Very
clearly
snazzy.
thinking ahead. So I'm gonna say 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. All right. Okay. Well, this next young man has some real great friends. Let's see what happens when you mix the deadly combination of booze and low self-esteem.
That's right. This guy needs to read some self-help books.
Do it, bro. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, bro. Oh yeah. It's gonna be great. Be on YouTube, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're the man, bro.
Oh, dude, look, it totally knocked out your teeth.
Sweet. What a loser.
Why'd you guys let me do that?
Oh my God! Why would you? What? You know, anybody can be on YouTube.
Dude, I love that one of them yelled, "Well, you can be on YouTube."
I know.
He could be on YouTube reading poetry to kittens. And probably get more views than the moron blowing his front teeth out.
Oh my God.
All right.
That was horrible.
That was beyond horrible.
All right, so Alex, now you see how it works, right? You get
I
it?
do see how it works.
How many three-legged dogs are we bestowing upon this ridiculous moron?
Man, I'm gonna go 4 out of 5.
Wow.
Not quite, not fully dogged it, but
We're leaving room for...
gotta leave room. You never know what's coming up next.
Okay, finally, we have a
Guy's
clip.
an idiot.
I can't believe it. That's kind of unbelievable. I don't know why we should go
I don't
on.
know.
But we have one more clip for you guys,
I'm
okay?
excited about this.
This clip will, in all likelihood, instantly enter the DF Hall of Fame.
Yes, this poor young man forgot that he is too poor to afford a swimming pool.
No way, Justin! Yeah, he's quick.
What?
I don't even get what he was. What? I think that was successful, right? I think that's what that was like. I mean, I just can imagine him going, I know what I'll do. I'll jump on my roof, face plant, and then be unconscious.
And he was holding his legs back as if it was a swimming pool. I don't get it.
All right, Olivia. I feel like this one's pretty obvious, but let's just go through the motions and rate it anyhow.
5. A 5.
Right,
5 out of 5.
yes. Are you kidding me? I mean, less than 5?
I hope he died. I really hope he died.
He may have. That's why the dog came over. It was a St. Bernard with some whiskey.
Okay, everybody. Look, one day mankind will cure AIDS.
Yes.
Colonize distant planets. And
I hope so.
Even solve fatness.
But none of the chumps here today, in today's DF, will be there to share in that glory.
No.
We're just glad that they were wearing something over their junk.
Maybe.
Thanks for playing.
Maybe. All right, now from de-evolution to actual real-life evolution with all the news you need to know.
Yes. Unless you're concerned with Hooter-crazed governors, Hooter-crazed. Well, I'm sure he was Hooter-crazed as well. You'll need to go somewhere else for that. Here's the feed.
Intend to appear in Hollywood Apple.
The feed with Layla Kaylee.
Alright guys, let's get right to it. YouTube announced that they're expanding their application programming interfaces to give developers deeper access to videos. The upgrade means YouTube will become not just a destination for videos, but a system that serves video into other apps, devices, or even games. It's part of YouTube's overall goal to extend beyond the web browser by now enabling users to find and share interesting content wherever they are. Meanwhile, TiVo announced a program that gives subscribers the ability to search, browse, and watch YouTube videos on their TVs. So if you got a broadband connection and a Series 3 TiVo, you'll be able to enjoy all the faceplant videos and Pruane 2 reviews that YouTube offers from the comfort of your own couch. Apple got some bad press about their SDK restrictions, but that hasn't stopped over 100,000 developers from downloading the beta kits in the short time they've been available. Apple's senior vice president said that over 1 million people watched the SDK launch video, which demonstrates the amount of interest there is in creating third-party apps for the iPhone. Only one hitch though in that beta firmware. It turns out version 2.0 that comes with the SDK could be a big headache for Apple. It's already been hacked and unlocked for the iPhone. The modification allows you to install and run any application on your phone, whether it's official or unofficial. Sources say that right now Apple has no way of stopping this. It looks like Superman will return to the big screen again. Bryan Singer is confirmed to direct the sequel to Superman Returns, and the new film is tentatively named Superman the Man of Steel. Right now it's still in the development phase, but Singer has ideas about where this film will go story-wise. He says that Returns was more romantic, and now that the characters are established, the writers are free to add more tension, up the threat level, and increase the body count. I don't want to watch another chick flick, so I hope that's true. And finally, moving from super to incredible, you can check out the new trailer that Edward Norton cut for The Incredible Hulk on TV tonight and in theaters this weekend. Norton produced, wrote, and starred in the film and is thrilled with how the trailer came out. But when it comes to the actual film, he's not a fan right now. That's because Norton is going head-to-head with Marvel over the final cut. Both Norton and Marvel have passionate opinions on how the film should be edited to tell the story and can't seem to find a resolution that satisfies everyone. Both parties are eager to settle their differences in time for the June 13th release date. In fact, they've been in extensive meetings over the past few days. Here's a gentle reminder to Marvel, don't get Ed Norton angry. He wouldn't like him when he's angry. Me neither. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime at G4TV.com. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
Thanks, Layla. Now, mixed martial arts is one of the fastest... Welcome back to Attack of the Show. Alex is in for Kevin, which means it's up to him to loop us in on today's huge launch with Hulu.
That's right! Hulu has officially entered the crowded field of streaming media sites vying for the eyeballs. How does it stack up? The Loop has all your answers. Hello, Hulu. The TV and movie streaming site launched today with over 250 TV series and 100 movies. You got a new best friend to keep you busy at work. The joint venture between NBC Universal and Fox News Corp made a great impression with its beta testing, attracting over 5 million viewers in the past month alone. With high-quality videos, minimal advertising, and a simple interface that anyone can understand. Is comparing Hulu to YouTube justified? Is the future of your favorite programming no more than a click away? Goodbye, old media. It's The Loop. My guest tonight from Santa Monica, California, CEO of Hulu.com, Jason Kyler. Welcome to The Loop, Jason.
Well, thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Dude, big day for Hulu. After 4 months in private beta, Hulu finally went public today. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks a ton. It was a big day for the team.
Oh, yeah. So now, real quick, for people who don't know what Hulu is, what is Hulu.com?
Well, the easiest way to describe Hulu is that you can watch your favorites anytime for free. And so you can watch hit movies, hit TV shows, and a whole lot of things in between for free, any time of the day or night.
Wow. So now, who exactly is the site sort of aimed specifically for?
Anybody that likes entertainment, which means anybody that has a computer. Yeah, there you go. Anybody that has a computer and an internet connection, and you're good to go.
That's awesome. And you can actually, I was in the beta, so I'm really super excited. Fantastic. I actually didn't know that this was a function, but you can embed content from Hulu and post on your blog or anywhere else online. Did you guys see this as a big feature? I mean, why is this such a big deal now?
That was actually a very important feature. That was one of the first things that we came up with when we were designing the service, which is we thought that it was very important not just to recreate television on the internet, but actually leverage technology to innovate. And so one of the things we thought would be very cool is that when you watch Saturday Night Live or when you watch The Simpsons, to be able to not just enjoy it, but to actually share it with your family and friends. And you can either share the whole episode or a whole movie, or just clip it and take your favorite moment out of it and actually embed it in your blog, put it in your social networking page, or just send it in an email to your brother or your family or friends.
Dude, the clipping, I had no idea. I got to read the press release more. This is amazing. So,
it's all in there.
Now, look, do you guys think Hulu is going to become sort of a one-stop shop for TV shows and movies? Or I mean, is this sort of where you want them to come?
So the goal of the service, I'll give you sort of the reason why we exist, which is our goal is, and it's a very ambitious goal, is to help people find and enjoy the world's hit content. And that means that we love to aggregate everything. So whether it's sports, news, movies, television shows, we'd love to be able to offer all of it to users. And we don't want to just offer it at a destination like Hulu.com. That's certainly important. But if people want to watch it on their own blog or in a social networking environment, we're going to let them do that too.
That's great. And speaking of other content, there are deals now, I guess, involved with Viacom that are still being sort of negotiated. Are there any other companies signed on, or is it really just the Fox and the NBC Universal?
We've been very fortunate. We've got over 50 content partners now, so that's obviously up from Fox and NBC originally. And so we've added everybody from Warner Brothers to Sony to MGM. We've got even original internet productions like Vaguru, who does Prom Queen and All for Naughts. Yep. And we've got NHL, the NBA, the National Basketball Association. We've got just a ton of content, pretty much something for everybody.
Yeah, and I have to say, big fan of the quality. That was something I'm very excited about. So let me ask you this. Clearly, you're a smart guy. How are you going to make money doing this? I mean, there's so many people out there, you know, everybody's doing this for a dime at the end of the day. So how is Hulu going to make its money?
So it's all ad supported. So everything is free for the user, but it's advertising supported. And keep in mind, we are capitalists at heart. So we are
rightfully so, sir. Rightfully so.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we earn a fair return for ourselves and for our content owners, and so it's advertising supported. And so now I will say though that the advertising that you'll find on the service is very much follows a philosophy that less is more. So you'll find about 25% of the advertising that you would find on a typical broadcast. So only one commercial per break, as opposed to 4 commercials at a break.
Yeah, because I was actually just going to ask. I mean, are you guys anticipating some sort of backlash, or have you in the beta maybe seen a backlash from users? Because at the end of the day, we're not really accustomed to seeing ads on the web. I mean, I know that this content is something you're sort of more used to seeing ads in. Have you seen any backlash or anything like that?
You know, we haven't. I post my email address on the website, so I get a lot of user feedback. And the feedback that I'm getting is an overwhelming response that, hey, this feels right, which is, you know, there's a lot of piracy sites out there, and people in general want to do the right thing, which is if you can provide the media in a legal way, and you do it in a fair way in terms of having, you know, limited advertising, they'll respond very positively. That's certainly what we're seeing. We've gone from 0 viewers to over 5 million just in the last 30 days, just in the test period. So users are very much responding positively that they think the advertising model is one they're very familiar with and comfortable with, and they know that it's legal and a fair trade.
Yeah, and I'll say even just personally me, I had no problem with it whatsoever. Fantastic. So now let me ask you this. When Hulu was first announced, a lot of people considered it sort of a YouTube competitor. Is this really what you guys are going? I mean, it doesn't sound like that's what's happening here.
It's not, and a lot of press and bloggers speculated that it would be a YouTube competitor, and I respect YouTube a ton. YouTube's a user-generated content service. This is not that. This is completely opposite. This is completely focused exclusively on the premium content, and so that's a part of the market that we don't think has been well served, and that's what we focus on exclusively. So this is not a YouTube competitor. This is Hulu, and we're trying to stake a claim for ourselves in the premium content end of the business, and we don't think that's been well served before.
Yeah, well, I think you guys are doing great. And listen, Jason, thank you so much for coming on. It was really appreciated. It was great talking to you.
Thanks a ton for having us.
No, please, and thanks for keeping us in the loop.
Absolutely, will do.
All right, and just so you guys know, you can see clips from Attack of the Show on Hulu.com as well. Now, when we return, our South by Southwest coverage continues. Today, we're checking out the geeky and interactive part of the festival, including the Dork Bot Party. Geek on at South by Southwest.
That's right. He made the roll call at the Web Awards, the Screen Burn Arcade, and the Dorkbot Party. Dorkbot Party, that's amazing.
That's where the geeks get down and dirty. Ooh. Just so you know, Alex. Sign me up, everybody. Roll.
Hey, Chris Gore here in Austin, Texas for South by Southwest. This is where people come from all over to discover the hottest new bands, see the coolest new films, and there's a little something for geeks like me, the Interactive Festival.
Well, South by Southwest Interactive, we got all sorts of great things going on. We got panels, we've got receptions, we've got a trade show, we've got a Screen Burn Arcade, which is all about video games. Then at night, we've got tons and tons and tons of parties for new media people, for geeks.
Here at the trade show portion of South by Southwest, more than 125 exhibitors gathered to show off the latest trends in interactive.
We have companies that come from all over the country to exhibit South by Southwest, and they are innovators within the interactive industry, new technologies, products and services aimed at our attendees.
Kite is a social communication platform. You can stream live video from your mobile phone, from your webcam, and the whole world can watch. I click broadcasting, and it streams live to your blog, to Facebook, to MySpace, to everyone.
Now, you can't have an interactive festival without games, so last year South by Southwest started the Screen Burn Arcade, and the gamers flocked.
The Screen Burn Arcade is an open space that debuts the latest innovations in the game industry. We have casual and pro tournaments, and the arcade is free and open to the public.
The South by Southwest Web Awards are about to go down. This is where websites are honored for their innovation and for redefining the trends of tomorrow.
It does focus on sites that have been submitted in the past year, so they're all new sites. So that's something that's different about this competition than, say, a lot of the other web competitions out there.
Good evening and welcome to the 11th Annual South by Southwest Web Awards.
Technical achievement. Widla! Quiddler.com is the simplest way to collaborate online together. It's simple, it's easy, you don't even have to sign up.
And it is the Best of Show award.
The winner is Launch Ball.
Yeah, Launch Ball's a game aimed at kids between 8 to 12 years old, teaching them about physics. It's a game, they don't know they're learning stuff, and, you know, they enjoy a lot.
The winner is, for the People's Choice Award, Congregate.
So it's called Congregate.com, and it's like YouTube for games. So independent game developers upload their Flash games, and then we have a community, and we give them the ad revenue from their games.
At the end of the day, South by Southwest is all about the parties. And when it comes to interactive, no one throws down like Dorkbot.
Dorkbot is an international movement of over 50 organizations around the world. It's basically geeks getting together every couple months, showing off the projects that they're making in the garage.
It's people doing strange things with electricity.
I have a bike wheel that's turning a chain and a rope. They're moving around the wheel, and I'm hitting them and sending a wave. You create standing waves by hitting it.
The Interactive Festival has some of the most unique sights and sounds at South by Southwest, but there's plenty more to see. Stay tuned the rest of the week as we bring you coverage of the thing that started it all, music. Tomorrow, Chris Hardwick takes you on a tour of the music conference to see how it all comes together. And on Friday, we go into the heart of Austin's music scene on opening night as Chris checks out the bands at one of the biggest parties in town, the ASCAP Showcase. You do not want to miss it.
Tuesday, and tomorrow we're back at the festival with Chris Hardwick when he checks out the music scene, which draws over 1,500 bands every year. And we'll get the highlights from some great acts.
That's right. Now, South by Southwest Interactive Fest may be... This is amazing.
Epic.
Go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all things you saw today and more, including this thing.
That's right.
Thanks for being with us.
Oh, Olivia, no.
We love it.
My problem. Love it.
Totally rad show.
Love it. Dude, have me back anytime
You know
somebody's
what?
out
You
or
can
sick.
have that camera.
I can take the camera?
Yes,
Dude,
everybody,
epic.
thanks for being here. Thanks
Good
for
night,
watching.
everybody.
Good night. We love you.